After my military service, like every Israeli, I found myself trekking the Himalayas, and as I got off the mountain, I saw an ad that invited backpackers to volunteer with street children. That sounds cool, I'll do it for 2 weeks. And I ended up staying there for 3.5 years. I learned Nepalese, proved to be really useful when I went back to Nepal after the earthquake they had. We had a search and rescue team coming from Israel. We pulled out many dead bodies. And then in the morning of the 6th day, the commander of the team told me he hears something. So I screamed something in Nepalese and I heard back, Dukcha, it hurts.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Her name is Krishna Kumari. She has 2 kids. She's 35 years old. People ask me how I can do this work for so long. These are the kind of stories that keep you going for the next 10 years. I went back to Israel in 2011, after 3.5 years, and literally 10 days after I went back, I got a call from the person who was running IsraAID at that time, asking me if I want to lead a mission to Japan. But I grew up in a tiny village in northern Israel. I had the most beautiful childhood. I never thought I'd get involved in global disasters and humanitarian aid. But here I am at the age of 27, finding myself on a plane to Fukushima. In the beginning, it was very difficult. The Japanese, for them, accepting outside support is a sign of weakness. But we found this one kindergarten where 8 children died during the tsunami, and we offered to do a very simple stress release activity. And when the teachers saw how the children reacted to this activity, they were shocked. It's the first time the children actually express themselves regarding their trauma. That's also when we realized that in Israel, because of our own traumas, we developed an expertise that could really support the world's most vulnerable communities, using psychosocial support, helping people cope with trauma. And that started the second part of my career, which was to do a lot of different emergency missions around the world. We were always about sending our team within the first 72 hours, but even more important, our teams are still on the ground in Ukraine, in Moldova and Romania, and in 16 other countries. Personally, this is the more important part, not just being first on the ground, but being the last one to leave. December 2015, a boat capsized, and I was carrying this cute Syrian girl. I could see that she was suffering from severe hypothermia. Her father stood nearby, and then when he finally opened his mouth, he said, "My worst enemy became my biggest supporter, and the people who are supposed to protect me back home in Syria are chasing me away." And I think it was the first time that I realized that this terrible tragedy could turn into an opportunity, not only to save lives, but to build bridges and to change people's perspective.
A group of 125 Afghans trying to find a way out. Led by Yotam Polizer, the already treacherous journey made even more dangerous because of the nationality of their rescuers.
Hi, Yotam. My friend, you have taken IsraAID to a very high level, and we know it's going to continue and even grow stronger.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Toda.